Hey y'all, let's do something a little bit different. We're gonna try to do a speed run. So this is very unusual for me. Normally I just casually stream stuff. Let me get off this insistent music. So I've been streaming Jurassic Park on Sega CD. I got the game, got the console. I've been streaming it this past summer. I played it blind. I ran into a lot of trouble. And at one point, around game stream 4 out of 5, I did not yet have all the dinosaur eggs. I didn't know how to get all the dinosaur eggs, but I was able to trigger the final shootout at the helicopter. I didn't beat it at that point. I went on to get all the eggs, and then I beat the final shootout and saw the good ending to the game. But I got curious afterwards, so I went back and tried to figure out. It was hard to figure out what the parameters were to trigger that, but there's a bad ending to this game where you do not have to collect all the dinosaur eggs. And when I ran through that, I put together a run where I could beat the game in about 15 minutes, which is about 2 minutes faster than the current any percent world record on the game. Um, so here's the thing. Let's go look at the leaderboards. So here are the leaderboards. These people are a lot better at the game than I am and collect all of the eggs on the way to their speedrun completions. But if you look at the show rules, there are parameters for timer starts as soon as you press start game. Timer ends once you click on the helicopter. That means that you can't do the really bad kind of joke ending where you go to the control center and you smash the computer with a rock and you get a game over. That does not count. There's nothing in the rules about having to get the good ending or having to collect all the eggs. So, the way that the rules are written right now, I think that this run satisfies them. However, if I can put this together and get a good run, I'll submit it. It's really in the hands of the moderators on the speedrun boards as to whether this qualifies as an any percent run because it's a totally different route than all of the previous runs, or whether it should be a separate category like a bad ending kind of a category. That'll be up to them later on. But let me talk through what we're going to do. So, the two parameters to trigger the final shootout at the helicopter and to escape without having collected all the eggs are the timer has to have 3 hours or less left on it, and you have to have successfully collected at least one egg all the way to the incubator. That triggers Emily's final warning message, and once you view the final warning message, then you can go directly to the shootout. So basically, the route is, you can see in the splits, we're going to get the Triceratops key, and then we're just going to run in circles trying to run out the clock, because most world map location transitions dock 10 minutes off the clock. You get penalized. So I found the route that is the most efficient for running the clock out down to about 3 hours and 40 minutes. At that point, we're going to make a side trip to the Dilophosaur area, pick up a couple of eggs, and the T-Rex CD. The reason for the T-Rex CD is because there is a secret in the visitor center where you can swipe the T-Rex CD next to Muldoon's office and get infinite gas canister ammo for the gas gun. That makes the final shootout relatively easy and reliable, meaning I can beat it about like 80% of the time. Whereas it took me like an hour with the tranquilizer. You could go watch that stream. It was real bad. Um, but those guns make it reliable. So we'll go to Muldoon's office with the TRX CD and get the guns. We'll go see Emily's final warning message. The reason we wait to get the guns is just so that we only have to make one trip into the visitor center in the whole game. Then we go straight to the helicopter, do the shootout, and jump on the helicopter. When I practiced it, just timing it on my phone, on the couch in the other room actually, I could get it down to about 15 minutes and 9 seconds, which is about 2 minutes shorter than the current world record. But again, I don't know if this even qualifies, so we are going to see what happens. I probably need to practice a few runs, so if you're watching this on YouTube, I will cut out most of my practice runs and cut it down to just whatever the best run ends up being. So let's reset that. Can't do it. Gotta heal the trike. Gotta heal him. And go. All right, see ya, Dom. You already saw a couple of PBs. We'll do something more fun and relaxing and chill next time. All right, that was pretty good. All right, so we'll be able to tell now by the timer how many laps it'll take if my new route takes only 1 hour. So 10:44, and we want to be at 2:44, so that means 8 laps. Or actually, it could be 7 laps with the one extra segment, right? No, that wouldn't be enough. That would only be 20 minutes off. We'll overshoot by. I'm not sure. Let's try 7 laps. Then we'll do the dilos. Oh, because the dilo area will take like 20 minutes. All right. That's 1 lap complete. Sometimes the music glitches. Like it doesn't have time to load or something. So, you know what the next major time save is going to be? It's going to be not getting the gas gun. Doing the final battle with the Trank, just like we did in our casual game. Because you wouldn't have to go to Muldoon's office. You wouldn't even have to go to the Dilo area to get the CD. You could grab those galley eggs right back there. I knew I was going to miss that one of these times. I got to mash harder on the A button as I'm holding left. All right, next time we're back here, we're going to the Dilo area. Or 13, 403. $353, 43. That's close enough. Oh, done with the run. That was fast. Our time is. All right, we got to burn 30 minutes. So this is 10. We'll go out one and then back one. That'll do it. Hi, Mr. T-Rex. Yes, under 3 hours. All right, switch to card. Hit the booper. Now switch back to cursor. Hit the computer. Go to the left, go down. Wait for Emily. Out. All right, turn left, and then just mash X. You're already lined up. All right, go to keycard, hit the booper. Left at Woo. Got to reset to cursor. Now I gotta not overshoot with this. So turn left. A little bit right and go. All right. There we go. Okay. Right at Muldoon. So we're gonna get reset to cursor. Right. That's Emily Trent Guns. It's not gonna be 15 minutes, but it's gonna be fast. Oh, you can kind of aim above them and you don't have to wait for the galleys to run all the way. Oh. That was better on that guy. $15.30 maybe? A slightly slow slap in the button?
What happened? Couldn't you stop? Biosyn doesn't care how dangerous these dinosaurs are. They'll have them all over the planet in months. We may be next on the endangered species list.
Alright, that's pretty good. It's not as fast as I remember getting it in practice. But I think that's good to like lay down the run and establish a baseline. So I'm probably going to stop there for the night. 15, 31, 18. So the splits were very estimated. I will measure this accurately in my editing software. I'll probably cut it down to just this run. So if you're watching this on YouTube, I'll have cut out a bunch of practice runs where I like narrowed down the run and like changed the splits a little bit. And we will submit it and see how it goes. And I'll probably upload this full run with all of my practice as a unlisted video, and I'll link to it in the description under the abbreviated video. And we'll submit it to speedrun.com, and I will leave it in the hands of the moderators on the Jurassic Park Sega CD board and see what they think about this route, what they think should be done with this kind of a run. Does this count as an 80% run? And we'll see. Thanks for watching, everybody, and good night.